Well, I'm back in the urban environment today. Can you guess what city I'm in? Well, yeah, I'm in Leeds, but I'm here to do some nighttime photography. The thing is, that peak time of twilight, when there's that lovely blue in the sky before it turns jet black, it's very short. It's only an hour or two after sunset. It's going to be a bit of a rush to get around to as many locations as I can to shoot within that time. But fingers crossed, we'll get to them all. Well, my first location is here at Clarence Dock. I've actually got two shots planned to do from here. One from this end, looking north, and then I'm going to go up the other end and do the shot looking south. The reason that is that area of sky will go darker quicker than it will do in the south where the sun is, and so I can do a shot from here, rush to the other end, and then do a view looking south where the sun would be, or the sunset will be, and hopefully that will be the perfect shot to do. There's a bit of a crane in the view here, which is unfortunate, so this may not be the ideal one, so hopefully my better one will be up from the other end. But we're going to start from here anyway. All we're going to do now is wait for it to go dark. It's just started getting dark, so I've set up for my first shot. View down the dock here. Obviously the key thing here is the reflections in the water, but I'm also liking the vanishing point V shape that you're getting with the buildings on either side. Nice vanishing point down to the end there. Shame about the crane, but can't do anything about that. Obviously got the camera set up on the tripod here, image stabilizing switched off. Aperture around f8 or f9 has given me a good few seconds of exposure, and that will smooth out the ripples in the water and hopefully increase that reflections there. So I was keeping an eye on the histogram as it was getting dark, watching it compress up as that sky in the middle was getting darker and sort of getting matching the buildings on either side. That's when the peak time to shoot was. So I've got to exposure around 10 seconds now, 8 or 10 seconds, and that's looking quite nice. Got the lights coming on, the reflections in the water, so it's looking not too bad actually. Right, time to move up to the other end. Now we have the slightly nicer view from the northern end. We've got the nice apartment building down in the centre, replacing that rather ugly crane that we had here. Still got the nice sweep of the buildings, getting some really nice colour here now and nice lights in the buildings. A couple of bright lights on the dock side that I'm just trying to block out either with my finger or moving over so they're behind the canal gates or the railings there, so they're not flaring into the camera, but yeah, that's looking really nice. Getting exposure around 15 seconds now. Same sort of setup, making sure everything's central, making sure the horizon's nice and level, and centering the building in the centre of the frame, the distance there. Now before I leave this area, I thought I'd get one shot here of the pedestrian bridge that leads over into the docks. So I've come over to the other side and got a nice low angle, so I can really use the sweeping shape of the bridge. A nice wide angle lens, 12mm on here, to capture the lines on it, and that's looking really nice. I'm going to do a shot in between people coming across because it does wobble, so with my 5-second exposure I've got to time that a bit carefully. It's looking really good here. Well, that's this location done. Now it's a mad rush across town to get to the next one. Actually, it's not, is it? With the power of video, I can go straight there. And so here we are. So for my next shot, it's this fantastic modern building in the middle of Leeds, one of its newest buildings, and I'm hoping to capture it not only with the nice street lamps we've got in this bridge here, but also capture some traffic trails as well, but this rush hour traffic's not moving that fast at the moment, so I may have to wait for it to clear. Still got some colour in the sky, although unfortunately because it's been a cloudy afternoon it's not a nice blue twilight, it's more of a muddy colour, but that's because of the overcast skies, but at least it's not black and making the buildings disappear into the gloom. So I'm actually going to attempt to do two shots here. One, I'm going to do a straightforward shot, tilting the camera up to get the whole of the building in and see if I can get that corrected in Photoshop for a very straightforward shot. And then I'm just going to go with the modern sort of urban capture I'm doing here, and then I'll tilt the camera to get the top of that building in, but hopefully that's going to include a lot of the traffic as well, so it'll be a sort of jaunty angle, but I think it will fit this kind of situation I'm shooting in. So when I do the shot where I'm pointing the camera up, which I'm hoping to correct in Photoshop, I've moved round so I could include this nice curving wall in the shot as well. I think that'll add another feature. So you've got a nice curving wall, nice ornamental street lamps, and then the building, and of course the traffic, which hopefully Photoshop will be able to correct for me so the building becomes straight again. Well, I dropped the ISO down to 100 from 200 just to help me extend the shutter speeds to capture the blur of any traffic moving through the shot. I'm relying on buses on this side of the road rather than the other side, such as this one, just because the traffic's not moving much on the other side. So we get a nice streak across here, and also that helps block out the other traffic, which is a bit static at the moment. Experimenting with shutter speeds here, see how that traffic blurs through the scene. That one was about 15 seconds. Perhaps I need a slightly shorter one for the bus to show up a bit more, have its colours show up a bit more. So this one I'll try it around 4 seconds and see how that works. Here comes one now. Right, let's go and see if we can capture one more location before the evening's up. Well, for my final location, I've come around the other side of the building. It's back down where there's the canal joins up again, so we get some nice reflections of the building. I'm going to shoot this in the vertical format, obviously to get the top of the building in, but also to include the whole of the building in the reflection. And then we've got some nice trees on the left hand side there, nice twinkly lights, could almost be Christmas here. So that's going to add to the overall look of the shot here. So that's my final shot. Hope you enjoyed the quick video of me shooting here. It's been a bit of a rush round, but I think we've got some good shots tonight. Well, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next one.